Hello, I'm Peace Emmanuel from Zenith University. Keep watching XLIVE, the mouthpiece for the youth.
Hi, my name is Stephen Meyer from Radford University College. Keep watching XLIVE, the mouthpiece for the youth.
Hello, my name is Harriet, a student of the University of Ghana. Keep watching XLIVE, the mouthpiece for the youth.
Hello, my name is Mia Jubaini from University of Professional Studies. Keep watching XLIVE, the mouthpiece for the youth.
Yes, it's your boy Fuse ODG, and you are now tuned into XLIVE, the mouthpiece for the youth, because you know they're spreading the best message for the world. Let's go.
Hello viewers, welcome to a brand new season of XLIVE. We want to say a big thank you to you for supporting XLIVE thus far. Season 3 was very phenomenal because of the people we spoke to. We spoke to a couple of them, a lot of them, and I'm sure they pretty much educated us as to how to start our businesses and what we need to do as young entrepreneurs to be able to sustain the businesses that we start. But this season promises to be very, very different. Why am I saying this? Now we're giving the opportunity to every young and average Ghanaian out there who wants to, as it were, promote their businesses, who wants for the whole world to see exactly what it is they're doing. And so we're giving the platform to every single person who has any talent whatsoever. So you can be a musician, you can be a footballer, you can be a tennis player, you can be a painter, a designer, whatever it is. We're going to give you the opportunity right here on XLIVE to market yourself. Okay, my name of course is Kwame Owusu Danso. Now today we're going to be talking to one very pretty beautiful lady. She's been painting for a long time. Now she's very exceptional because we do have very few ladies who paint in this country, in Africa in general. And so we'll be getting, finding out more from her, where she started, how the business has been thriving so far, the difficulties or the challenges she's been facing so far, and then we'll see whether or not it is profit worthy. Okay, so we're going to be delving into all of that, but let me quickly remind you once again, whatever it is that you're doing, okay, we're going to make sure that we support your businesses to grow. It can be a savings and loans, it can be a microfinance, it can be anything whatsoever. If you're starting your business, let us know. We come and interview you, and then we promote you and give you the platform to excel, if you want to put that way. Okay, so make sure you call the numbers on your screens, and the team will be there to support your businesses. We're going for a quick commercial, but when we come back, we'll delve straight into the interview.
I'm Jifaku Ativo. Keep on watching XLIVE with Kwame Danso. See ya.
Yes, it's your boy Fuse ODG, and you are now tuned into XLIVE, the mouthpiece for the youth, because you know they're spreading the best message for the world. Let's go.
Welcome back from that quick commercial break, and like I said before the break, we're going to be talking to one very pretty lady who has been, making Ghana proud in respect of painting. She has been painting for a long time now, and she's been painting for, all the personalities you can think of, all the people that you want to get to meet. She's met all of them. I'm sure she's yet to meet a lot more. Okay, but we'll be talking to her. We'll find out more from her, and we'll see whether or not the venture is profit worthy. Afia,
hello.
How are you?
I'm good.
Welcome to XLIVE.
Thank you.
And you're so privileged because this is the the first episode of the 4th season, and you are the first person we interviewed.
Oh, I must be very lucky then.
Yes, you are very lucky.
Wow.
I must admit, you have some wonderful paintings in your houses. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and when I got here, I saw some magnificent and wonderful paintings, in your studio.
That's right.
And pretty much, I was asking myself, when did this lady start? Where has she been all this while? When did you start?
Well, I started serious painting at the age of 16.
Okay.
But then I believe that I've always had the talent in me, because I quite remember that I've been drawing since I was like age 4 or 5. And I was drawing from storybooks, anything that I could see. Okay. So I believe that I've always had it in me. You had it in you. But let's get a bit more personal. I'm sure that a lot of things inspire you to paint. For you, what would be your inspiration? Is it in respect of the environment where you grew up in, or it is something more than that? What actually inspires you to paint? I believe it comes from me, and I have the passion for it. When I see the environment around me and I see the beauty in it, I'm compelled to do something, to make something out of it.
Right.
And then you have to create your own world. So I see
Anything,
nature, yes, and then I want to produce something out of it, and I want to make it my own.
Wow.
So I'm inspired by the beauty.
Beauty.
Yes.
Okay, so let me get it clearly. You said you started painting at the age of 16.
That's right.
At the age of 16, that's pretty young.
I started serious painting then.
Which level were you then? Were you in senior high school? Were you in the university or something?
Yes, I was in secondary school, and I think I was in my second year in secondary school.
Which school?
Holy Child School.
Oh, you went to
Cape Coast,
yeah. Anyway, what was the first painting you did?
Oh, actually, I made a painting of a landscape, but it was a bridge, and then there was some river under it. So I still have my first painting with me.
Oh, you still do have your first painting?
Yes, I do.
Now, well, I would want to disagree with you on that. I think your first painting rather should be when you first started to paint, age 4. Do you have those ones?
No, actually, when I was age 4, I wasn't painting.
Okay,
I was making sketches. I was just drawing, and I didn't even know I would get here. I didn't even know I would end up as an artist.
Okay.
But when I entered secondary school, and then I had to choose my course, and then I decided to do visual arts because.
So a lot of parents out there, a lot of mentors or a lot of guardians out there would wish for their daughters and their sons to be doctors, lawyers, and what have you. When you decided to choose or pick visual arts, did your parents first object to that decision?
No.
They didn't?
No. My parents were a huge support. Initially, when I entered secondary school, I was gonna do general arts. Okay. But then I realized I already have something in me, so I wanted to build on it. So I'm like, okay, so why don't I shift to visual arts and do what's inside me, what I can really do. So when I told my parents that I changed my course to visual arts, they were very, very supportive. And
very supportive.
Very.
So there was no iota of doubt in your
Not
minds
at
as to
all.
whether or not, okay. They were very supportive from the very beginning.
Very.
Right. And so when you got to senior high school, I'm sure pretty much you met a lot of people who were also very good with painting and all of that. But how exceptional were you as a student back then?
I believe because I already have the talent inside me, I could paint from within me, from my soul. And most people were just drawing or painting whatever that they saw around them. But I could see something and I could make something out of it from my own.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. So that made you exceptionally different from the other students.
Yeah.
When did you build that confidence to be able to, as it were, produce a lot of such paintings you did when you were at the age of 16?
I believe that would be when I was still in senior high school. Okay. Because after my first painting, and I realized what I could do, it gave me that confidence that I could do something more than that. Okay. So it started there. So I just started making more and more paintings, and I've come this far.
So what was the reaction when you first painted? I mean, from your colleagues, from your teachers, from your family. What was the reaction?
Well, because I was that young at that stage, they thought I was good. And when I saw it myself, I thought I was the best then, because it was my first painting, and I hadn't
you are still the best. I mean, I've seen some wonderful. I'm sure the cameras will capture all the very beautiful paintings you've done. So no doubt whatsoever to say that you are the best, because I've seen a lot, and what you're doing is exceptionally good. So after that, you went to K University, I'm told.
Yes, I did.
Okay, and how was the experience like for you when you went to K University?
It was great. When I entered university, I decided to pursue painting. So that was what I've done till now. And because I've already done something about it, it wasn't difficult. I just had to continue what I was already doing. So I just had to flow with it.
If you say you just had to flow with it, what exactly are you talking about?
I chose to do painting in the university. Most people that came into the university at that time, some of them that were given the course to do painting, that was not really what they wanted. Some wanted to do maybe social science, maybe architecture.
They didn't get it, so
exactly to do it. So they didn't really like it, so they were just doing something. But because that was what I wanted, I was enjoying it. I enjoyed every bit of what I did.
What would it take, in your own opinion, for somebody to become a successful painter?
I believe to be successful, it takes more. It takes more than an artist. It takes more than just to be a painter. You have to have the passion inside you, the drive to be able to do it. You don't just paint and then that's just it. It takes more than that. So after a painting, you have to make sure the painting gets to the right people. Some people are art lovers, are painting lovers. You just don't throw, it's like a pearl. You just don't throw your pearl to anybody at all. You give it to the right people. So to be successful, you have to have the drive, the passion. After painting, there's more after it.
Let's talk about when you were in the university. Were you able to make some money on painting?
When I was in the university, no, not really, because I didn't even think after university I'll be an artist. So I was just painting. That time I was painting for fun. I was painting for marks, you know. But after uni, I took it as a job, as a full-time artist.
Because you're telling me now that when you were in the university, even though you loved to paint, for which reason you went to do painting at Tech, you didn't want to pursue painting after university. So what changed your mind? At what point did you decide that, yes, I now want to take on painting as a full-time job?
After university,
yes.
And then I had to make a decision for my life. And I realized this is me. This is what I want to do. I mean, in this life, everybody is made for something. I can't choose to stay in a bank because my friends are working in a bank. Or I can't choose to be a businesswoman because my friends are there and they are making it. I realized this is what I want to do. So I have to follow my path. This is what God has given me. It's a talent and it is, I can't throw it away. So I decided to pursue it.
We're going to be going for a commercial break. But before we do that, let's look at life after university. I'm sure that you decided to paint for a lot of people after university.
Yes.
How difficult was it for you to get clients?
Well, I got my clients through friends, through family, and that was just it.
That was just it.
Yeah.
I'm sure you pretty much work for a lot of people. We're going to get into that. Let me go for a quick commercial break. When I come back, we'll be finding out the clients that you've worked for. We'll also be looking at the myth, if you want to put it that way, about the fact that women are very minimal, when it comes to painting. You do know that even in the UK, or I mean, in most of the books that we've read, it appears that most of these well-recognized painters, even though they had women as their apprentice, when they passed on, the works that were produced by those women, were not produced in their own name. It was in some other people's name. So we'll be getting to all of that and how that has transcended down to our current, painting, and the fact that women are not more, into the painting business. So we'll get into all of that, okay? We're still watching XLIVE. We'll be speaking to Afia Prempeh. Stay right back.
Hello, I'm Peace Emmanuel from Zenith University. Keep watching XLIVE, the mouthpiece for the youth.
Hi, my name is Steven Meyer from Radford University College. Keep watching XLIVE, the mouthpiece for the youth.
Hello, my name is Harriet, a student of the University of Ghana. Keep watching XLIVE, the mouthpiece for the youth.
Well, welcome back, viewers. If you just tuned in, you're watching XLIVE. My name, of course, is Kwame Owusu-Danso, and we have been talking to Afia Prempeh, who is a painter, and she's been doing this for quite a while now. She's been doing fantastic, and she's done a lot of paintings for most of these reputable people we have in this country. She's been telling us about how she started and where she's got into and all of that. But we're going to find out more. Let's now get deeper and deeper. Afia, welcome.
Thank you.
I'm sure there are a lot of challenges that you've faced, in this career you decided to pursue. Can you tell us about the difficulties or the challenges that you've faced so far?
You see, it's being an artist, it's already difficult.
In Ghana.
Being a female artist is much more difficult.
Why do you say that?
Well, it is because sometimes you want to make a painting for someone, you are looking for your clients, so you go from office to office, you go to these reputable companies, and then you are trying to show them whatever that you got. But the moment you enter, they see a female and they are like, well, what has she got to offer? But then when they see some of your works, and then they realize that
you're much more talented.
Exactly. So sometimes maybe they don't really want the painting, but then
Yeah. I'm not good. I get a drift. So you're saying that it's much more difficult trying to get your clientele to produce these beautiful works for, and that's when you started.
Yes.
And now, can you run us, through the kind of personalities you've painted for so far?
Well, I've made a painting for the Asante Hene Otum for Nana Osei Tutu. Yes, I did. Yes, I have.
Oh.
I have, and through that it
exposed you.
Yes, it gave me a chance to meet some of the other chiefs from the palace. It gave me a chance to meet ex-Kumase Metropolitan. Yes, Nana Kwesi Ajimai.
When you did a painting for the man himself, how did he receive it?
I mean,
he was very enthused about it.
Yes, and then he was shocked.
Wow.
And at that time, how I signed my name, I'm Afia Prempeh, so I just signed it Mas Prempeh. I used my initials, so I just signed Mas Prempeh. So when he saw it, he was just looking at it and he went like Nas Prempeh, and I'm like Afia Prempeh. So he was like, "You did it," and I'm like, "Yeah." So he was just shocked. You see, sometimes you see a painting and then you see the person who did it, and then you are speechless. So that was his reaction.
That reminds me, I went to a certain home and I saw a painting, and before we got to talk, I was telling you about that painting. You showed me pictures, and it was that painting. Serious?
Yes, I did that painting.
You did that?
I did that painting.
Can you tell us the person you did that painting for?
I did it for a very big man, and he's called Mr. Nchijemfi.
Mr. Nchijemfi.
Yes, I did that painting for him. And actually, when I did the first one for him, he wanted another one.
Wow.
Yes.
That your works, speaks for you.
Yes, it does.
So after that, who else? I also saw one that you did for some construction firm.
Yes, I did. Yes, I did. I did a big painting, a construction painting for a construction firm called Mawum's Company Limited. And when he saw it, and then he said he wanted another one, and he wanted a road construction.
Wow.
Yes.
Painting. I've seen that. That looks more like a picture.
Yes, most of the time people think that my paintings look like a picture because I paint
with passion.
Exactly. And I paint realism. People paint abstract. You see it and then you want to find meaning to it. You need the artist to come and explain it to you. And when you see the kind of paintings that I make, you don't need an explanation. So
one of the paintings that triggered my curiosity is the one that you've done on President His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. How did you come by that concept? What actually informed your decision to want to paint the president?
Well, you see, ever since John Dramani Mahama became president, as an artist, I was thinking of what I could do for him to get some kind of recognition for all artists. Right. So I started to think what I could do for him so that most artists could also be recognized. So I started to think. So I went to the internet and then I started to search for some pictures of him. So I found one that suited me and I thought around it. I had to think around it and then I created an environment around it.
That picture is what actually fascinates me. If you look at the original picture, it doesn't have any such background, but you were able to transform, the whole picture from just being a picture to a very different, picture. What came into your mind? What was on your mind when you were painting?
You see, as an artist, as a true artist, when you are painting, it takes all of you. It takes your mind, your soul. It takes the creative process. Right. So you have to think around it. Think of the kind of person that you are painting for. Think of the kind of background, the kind of environment that will suit him. So I painted it, and I painted a lot of books around him to make it seem like he was a learned person, which in fact he is. Yes. So I created, looking at the kind of person, I had to make a painting to suit him and the environment and whatever that his position is right now.
So what I'm gathering from the conversation we're having so far is that you want to be the mouthpiece for the creative industry.
Exactly.
You want to be the mouthpiece for the painters in Ghana. It appears that the other departments are getting much more recognition than you, the painters, for which reason you decided to paint the president. But I'm sure it's definitely going to open doors for you because it's a very beautiful picture, painting you have here. Now, have you had any government support as of yet?
No.
You haven't?
No.
And what have you done about it? Have you tried to go to the government agencies to look for done that? Have you tried it?
For now, I haven't done it yet, but it's in the pipeline.
It's in the pipeline.
Yes.
Okay, so how do you intend to get a painting to President Mahama?
Well,
Yeah.
I intend to wrap it up, take it to the Flagstaff House, so they'll just forward it to him.
I know that the wonderful politicians are watching, and I know that the members of the NBC quarters are also watching. This lady has a very beautiful painting of the president, and we believe that she needs to have that audience. She needs to be given the opportunity to present this thing to the president so that we can even cover it for media purposes. She's doing very, very well for herself. For a female who has been able to take up such a challenge, we think that it's worthy of being supported, and therefore we want to implore all politicians out there to support a worthy cause. So you remember that there was this guy who I think produces or manufactures shoes, who was who met the president, and it's been a door opening for him. So do you also believe that when you meet the president, it's going to be a door opening for you and for all the painters?
I believe that. I believe that strongly. Because when that guy who makes horseman shoes, when he approached the president and showed him what he's capable of, the president became his mouthpiece. And when the president announced what that guy is able to do, about 20 million people got to hear of him. If he hadn't had a chance,
we are the mouthpiece for the youth, and we're definitely going to project. We're not going to relax until you get there. We're not going to rest on our hours. We're going to make sure that we push your project. Okay, so don't worry. I'm sure you meet the president, and I'm sure it's going to be a for you. Finally, what would be your words for a young girl out there who wants to pursue a certain course, perhaps not in painting, in other departments? You have faced it. You're still facing a lot of challenges. How can people learn from your experience to be able to develop themselves? Females for that matter.
I'll say that whatever it is that you want to do in life, don't back out.
Okay.
Don't let anything put you down. Keep thriving. I mean, keep the fire burning, and you're definitely gonna get to wherever that you're supposed to go.
Okay. Now, finally, I'm sure a lot of people after this show would want to get in touch with you for a lot of the paintings. How do they get in touch with you?
They can go to my Facebook page, Art and Soul by Afia Prempeh.
How do you spell that? ARTNSOUL.
Exactly.
Art and Soul.
By Afia Prempeh.
By Afia Prempeh.
Yes.
Okay.
And they can.
And Afia is AFIA.
Yes.
Prempeh.
Yes.
Okay.
And they can contact me through there. They can drop me an email at artandsoul@afia@gmail.com.
So people can contact you and get you for any paintings whatsoever.
Yes.
Afia, thank you very much for speaking.
Thank you so much for.
All right.
Thank you.
Viewers, thank you very much for watching. I'm sure it's been very educative and very insightful. This is a brand new season of XLIVE, and like I said before we started, we're going to give you guys the opportunity to sell yourselves on XLIVE because it's the mouthpiece for the youth. So it doesn't matter where you are. If you're in the north, okay, if you're in Tamale, if you're in Wale, if you're in Yendi, wherever you are, if you're in Kumasi, Kasua, Tema, Accra, Cape Coast, wherever it is that you are, even if you are in South Africa, you can fly to South Africa to interview you. We want to promote, okay? We want to promote the youth in Ghana. We want to see that we have a lot of the younger guys out there taking up some challenges that will inure to the benefit of themselves and Mother Ghana.